Kakra enye mfom so a nyina mo hode ne je na ho de firi yensam ntema ne koba asa na yenim se eyedan a mo twen yen da mo ase yakwa asan aba nti yakwa abai na yada mo ase asan pa mo chira ye cha pa mo agya to mama yen no ye besan ato aso ma na chief bani ekasa na yete koye nti mesan ba ma chief bani adina no asi na yahwe wo hwe da obokrata ba ku bi ho se the hawk the hawk the obokrata no menko answer
special prosecutor
yes sir
you best said the way I power a chef for yes we dey found na production team na we human being fu nyina what there say no Tuesday program in last week issues I started why my omanimu I say bibia Nigeria UTV edikan
sure
until na time na light in area on function go yes we boy
Mati
e don't know me the man no reason I want the awo na wa hwefu nyina ho there it's not as if there da yejirem said dam not nanka beka nde why cried na say still office here wa be na appointment here wa be even though ogina na do ye nanko na adwuma so man pay na offering na adwuma and he said dam ne ye ka da nka my NDC nyinti na che do ye kra miso mo da bi onyendam o man na ye chichire no we dum pempen no a o de ye nyina ye hwe na ye di ye to ye ade no mu ayeka ade no ya yeka mesi mo be ya o man no be ko n'enyim
okay
enti no I here special prosecutor dey tell me is amazing kan kacho no so no ba no baka dey Jacob na oye corruptor mo hwa asama wa kan na ma kankan na masam na musu mehun de anyamia ansam na wa kan fa Jacob na ho oye ada owo ho a ye nyina ye di hu abobo a then you can make a final conclusion on that.
That's it. Chief Bani and I yet saying no deputy national organizer the NDC wono and I did not dream for the about and afi yen kona menko mi kurumu ni ho kwape mampomni na munim se same okukura fi yen kurumu same okuye mi nua wate couple good morning honorable Titus Glover
akra me da se mami
unani same oku anano ma ohun de ya odo wozi no mesiba obokwa kotina the national lottery ho na say waje fans na ye ndi lottery
na Jacob
no
sadi ye ni
aka ko bia ye dada
yo ye ko ye ni me se ni chief kan no men so mechia mo ahwefo nyina wona mo ye gradua omundi omadaje na de nyina adia to United Television de bi asem ba ko na meka mi se enye se ya honfe ya tra but yes we boa se dia modwuma mo ye mo sum Ghana na de nyina enzo ya be kire ya dwen kakra na bibi akoso kama over the weekend no me yande wo ye do dwira no mentumi akọ
sorry
na mame mfa konya we so na menda osabarema na kwame to date mampohene na ne mankrado wuransa na mempanyimfu nyina me montrinkwa pa mo fa ko wenso na mo e ma same woku awards ne agima brempeni napo
that was mampohene
amapekwape minzu menye bi
oh ekwapem hamoma
okay chize go cocoa board mo nyina ne ayi free ye mo so yobo ma baso na de ye ni aso
mampohene disifunyo
mame mfa konya wenso
honorable
uze
NDC funyo
na ade NDC
na award no abubo odin ya before
na se obi a obo no mo ne na every
NDC fu wo mo bodo mo
menyin planning committee no mo na obi
planning committee wo hwani e o
na mia mi sister kuma tema central women's organizer o mi nua ba mabere wati aba
oh wa shi
mabere wati aba papa Naomi nana kwesua wusu ene na woda ni birthday Naomi nana akwesua owusu the Central Women's Organizer obo edwumatu
ema MPP and NDC and LPG
MPP.
Okay.
MPP papa.
Okay.
And me manu nkwatenten apodeni ene odo na we free program e chire no e be share okuku. And I'm so bo Canada mwa.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that man. The humility nkwa.
Sure.
And I kumi.
Sure.
Or wabutrema nipa.
Sure.
He has a listening ear.
Sure.
And agra unkwaso. Wetrim kwaso so. IGP so I'm say finally no ya confirm no.
Yeah.
Ye ba ha ye kan say ye man sa to me no ntumi fanya adwuma. Kakra oba o start ye no and attract early confirmation ye dia ma no. Nti ye ta nachi.
Sure.
Say ye nya beboa no. Ama na adwuma o ye no na akonum ye dia ma no. Finally, President Akufo-Addo, whether you like it or not, is the mirror of this country. And the BBBR or international, it affects this country positively. I'm saying, non-aligned movement out of the Kwame Nkrumah Nkrumah way back in the 60s. Yet to Safrano, say Ombraho. Okoanzo Wakoshe Nunyam. And Nunyam Nichirenzo, Sebio Mampening. Amman Awards, awards, you know, also for exceptional merit in developing and strengthening cooperation and friendly relations between the Republic of Serbia and the Republic of Ghana. Na wayesano yenieji. Last year Cote d'Ivoire for Omano award was and this year Sierra Leone during the independence Oman a national award, the highest national award. And the yebo na basona onkosona onti Ghana nim. So back to the subject. Yeah, the assembly to also. Come on. Say who kokota. What do you mean that? What do you mean that? I mean, you are not yourself. Stigma no crane dawuso no crane no crane. You stress the man. You stress the man. Na me was 7th Parliament. Many honorable Yarega.
Yeah.
They got told our appointment committee in the 6th Parliament and in the 7th Parliament. Me can't be the vete, Mr. Martin.
Okay.
And at a point in time, he was being bullish. This person bully young appointed committee for no. Sometimes the response of the ground, it's something else. Me kaipa, I can mirror, me flash it back. Honorable Yarega beside the question, the way he even responded to him. Also, you cry your papa, your father. I help your father to run away during the revolution to cross to Burkina Faso.
Now, what has that
got to do with the question that the honourable member was asking you? He was soliciting some questions, responses from you, and the honourable said, "Papa, no, no problem." From there, I can deduce. So I was not surprised. Okofa same way at the born. Na utie. Miniano not guilty now, yet the board on one. And I say, and I quote, the legislature was charged with 4 counts of fraudulent evasion of customs duties and taxes, using public office for private benefit, dealing in foreign exchange without license, and transfer of foreign exchange through an unauthorized dealer, quote and unquote. Quote and unquote. Now, me tell you one of, if any say, the interview. Parliament, no, you may alone now. Minister of Finance, any GRA, on my documentation, it be Namungo, you can't inform my. You have no hand in play in the role. Agent, back of Union way, Nediamau. And so no more Yarga, crack card, ya ba. Now say the agent, actual, ya dia cop, ya your evaluation. Your evaluation, chief, that's how you call it.
Yes.
That's your area. Your evaluation. Valuation, no, you see, and yet 36,000 Ghana cedis about you. By 6,000, I are gonna hear. And you know, yeah.
An exemption is solely from government.
And you know, yeah. So clearly, I am surprised the position. If any say, honorable Mati, I would do a take ya. Or say, nah, or the how no. But I didn't win a happy papa. Yariga, and Mam Crano, I will see Gumi. Mamin Kotubio. And I quote, I said, the trial has been very distracting. There were times I could not visit my constituency or travel. Once you are flagged has been prosecuted, it affects your reputation.
Yes.
All of a sudden, people who deal with you become very careful. All these went to undermine my effort to effectively do my work as a legislator, quote and unquote. So you can imagine. Say, Matiabi do Eddie Suway Akobo on about Yarika. Obikra no deal grano who me. So we are conform. You have a bad character. Meanwhile, on your car, no cockradi buy documentation, and you know yet, and two also to and you know yet. Dia need bread no, and no and no monska say young on the and fun. So does it mean say Matiami do not one year that you were because for buy or to the was here and no do musco and who say I dare some my did on by Yargano and try and Yanquaso. What do you gain? Say, wow, bow friends, na say, be say, na say, who ye the Tianoa. I mean, how do you feel? Auntie, young your head. Say, the special prosecutor, a falling all the prosecutor, say, or withdraw. As I'm here, didn't be what you none who song to redeem back his image. Redeeming back your image. Hey, I wouldn't be was so careful because I know why you bonny. Meanwhile, in this country, so BT Asema on Yabotre and be Bissau, they only run with it. They run with it. They almost take on time and Bissau side. And run see the Nanti. Now, social media base and I so powerful. You didn't notice. What will you gain? What will you gain to go and destroy your own? Intermediate, I am there. Say Nyamiadum and then who song Bashwe now Wafan and I've worked with him. Ayaga is a very noble person. It's down to earth. For my 8 years in the chamber, we've had a fantastic relationship and been team try because of political differences. Then because say but asema yedia tunwa and the new prosecutor no ejide finish no ye ne yeji na onko so no sum the constituency no sum Ghana mine no that's it.
That's say we the obon to fa the man pa we the uchocho mu nchonti no the obeka ma no ano no e that's papa na yaw
aja
wamba
but hard and then
mo so far sanse mi ba ye nyina ye de akire me de akire duru ba bi ma me hunu se na nso shedan time sa na so asem court ntumi nka na bebre ende wo mu ama ye hunu dia akokoba ya sisi akasa yi owura ayarga anya ne ti adidi mu nti ya hwe no kwa we nso so hwe ebinum so ewa bia benya adwemi se ebia su se ebia special prosecutor fufure ewura kisa jabin ayes ade just to discredit Matinamitu nti sanke bi push kwa akire a anke bi benya evidence bi ni nasefo sa na ebinum so kekaka ene ayi wo so hu sa ayi rule decision ya SP afacing
ajamada say mamenchia despite media group mompain for na menchia Ghana for nyina mechia IGP asese ya confirm na ye nyina ya to no for say who say confirmation no is rather a challenge than say obedient say ya confirm me Nsroma be the IGP no, and I know he will not fall for that. Obey adwuma no said so. Na match ya the Akuman police station for microphone from commander to the last person we have a parameter. Agba system befia oh we believe me chair pa.
Agbizi dey wanya promo pa.
Easy. Na
wanya promo.
Match ya me two lieutenants. Indeed, the best lieutenant I've ever had. Honorable Ni Kwate Titus Glover, my mentor. Na who say the choice of materials will suit me easy. Na Pablo so there. Well, need to. There be a ujrem.
Aguza madavu. Obobuga baza.
Aja.
Yes sir.
Baby I would dey 75 no. Na me dey madwen air to tubu bibi ho. Closer to the with the better say young dream for home. Now I want to as it were, commend the special prosecutor per what I have read. Now, at the same time, so may empathize. You cannot keep say, but Yura Yaraga, because you Sir Ura Yaraga used to be one of the vibrant MPs regarding releases of issues in somewhere cause what any no man. If it's something be do this time, to say he was or he is more or less nowhere to be found. When the back public discourse in terms of it be a rot and cause when I say I buy it to be a way back then, now you were here would demote into my power in these issues. Until a come here to say yes, some way PN a special prosecutor a council will be trying to say more. And can nipa be bring crop over the film. You sure some can nipa be bring crop on omo gin this still mrasha bedroom. Nti ya beto dwase no ye mu bi eyete. But em say yen as politicians no. Yen fantry ye hof. The kai pa say ye dey assembly e betentam no. Na then NPP commentators ne communicators. A kwai omo de fa so. People even insinuate so wakowiaka omoko your friend say other media houses monipa no kowiaka won tua taxes so mote ho na moka taxes on asem enti said you no ade abetu dwa say adi nya pa no it is true enyo no propo no beka kire obi anim say papa na odi tintima wa amanyosem nija adum complete ebesi say nrechi ya betwa sa asem ya abetu be ba ya ba special prosecutor dan kasa so men pese bia we me susu keke ebekwa akoye te say what the way green suyo ni kakra na akoye te say oh majai Yura Ayarega na onu ankasa ne ne boss or appointed which is His Excellency Nana Danko Kufuado na ne party nso ye nim say normal be akoso a emfata eba dwurim keta hye ne pro ne kankan and a previous administration so nsensem bi akoso a ye nyina so ye behu se ye lay people ye hu se entwa kwan mu na no so ye dwurim keta hye ne kankan on twa ha entwa ha enka se me de we abe tete na me de yi nkrofo ani se me I'm trying to be fair na ebi ansem poro akase na nkasa hye ho na ono so akokota kata so na say abe debate say oh na say you right arrogant and crowd jano na say we so ko jano a adenti na bobeka ho asem me ho na madwen wo it is important say a branch here a special prosecutor will live up to the expectation of the Ghanaian people. Sincerely speaking, you will baby a you there be say the youth are the future leaders. I mean I don't subscribe to it any longer. So I been on me fan yejuma nansen. If you say finance ministry, governance, almost every facet of the economy in the whole world, all kind of software you create. I am not going to create it. Yeah. Into the issue of that the youth are the future leaders now. I would say the youth are the leaders of today. Yes, apps you know, I'm out of my youth. Now, they are the people who introduce apps. Finance, governance system, agriculture. More or less, the youth are the people leading. You pay if we pick up on Facebook, no management. Omo nimhwe efa ho enti papai special prosecutor wakoye obabunu yesra no se emane nhwe bunkum enhwe nimfa se eye president nankasa nkasa kra no fi se waye bibia emfa kwanu a na se wode ne betu dwa magana fo nsa asumasi na president de oye ye emfa kwam obuga na waye Ghana bukata onka ne fenchin na Ghana fo etadachi. I want to believe, say, a commendation as the man, so they may count fire IGP. A man, Nitim and Yanade. A man obian so, and may share a cheer and cast some way for fussy, no what weapon so. on prove to nipa o appointed no say one na wo appointed me but o party mo obi biara me feel say wa fa kwati kwan bia so na odi di dream atia oman no am oman no ahwe sika bi anase oman ne bre anase odi agu oman anim ase no ye betwen na so ama said the mbra no efata no enenadi na medi say no me I am thinking and wondering say enti owura Martin Amidu ani mfia kwanim paa o eba mbra so a wakwadare wo paa na abranti a am say onya mfie aduonum korapo that is 50 na wotumi abetrase na wahwe asem no ho say asem enya asem a ye komu pa ye domo so kwa ye betumi enya nyina so e de atwe abrante yewura ayarega aso na wotumi ehu sa na yewura Martin Amidu want to me this particular line of thought say emra kwaso pa no sa say mu na nka nya asem a anka say odi akire say you see ye di akire na Ghana fo nyina fi say na ye crucify yewura ayarega na ko ba ni say no yenhwe emra no na yenhwe say omo kwadare omra mu no ene omo afenso omo ba no young ones no in the law no yen just suppose omo yen we omo hwe na yenhwe say adan emra na kwete say Bible na ebi a one quotation or different interpretations na because mentiase say someone na papa jitu mu say obe pin down yewura ayarega na yako appointed special prosecutor fofo na abe akoba ni say no em say yeme na kakra enti I think say yewura Martin Amidu or review books regarding his law prowess na fensu ya yeba no so mabunu titi omo amusua law no omo emfa yewura kisi ajaben eye example na omo hu se asem be do betodwa ombedi de kroje am ye say asem no emfa say wo party A and say wo party B and we comment him for this particular landmark issue.
Me da say yenia yaw sanin so na yete nin kanana ena yenkomodie no asem bako bi bae a bisu say yaka ho asem na ebekoso aka asem yesi treaty ye de yenya cheso ada ebekoso so asa ofra the obokrata the hawk or say the 18 apostles of gayism nti empanyifo dum wotwe a wo na mani abre se womo ekun atia eye gay nsam no womo nsam e wo ha na parties makomako enan agya to mu se da bi samra die womo ne womo hyehyɛ samra no no ya adwene NDC amehwe yes NDC CPP NDP APC LGP opposed to the bill. LGP opposed to the bill. Wo party mu oppose to this bill. Wo leader Kofi Akpalo akasa. Mo stand. I was asking mu. I know about papers mu no. Ananya no. Yaw.
Jacob.
Yes sir.
Messiafin. Na Mecca as a studio say party leadership share and take a position on this particular LGBT issue.
Okay.
Say a beer a leader no on one kasa na dream and all dia and na asam sebe.
Yeah.
My sister station need FM from an pay. Say omone the leader of Liberal Party of Ghana, Akasa, Amanasi, so say, Bill na ye diakoto Mashebedrum. No on Fuaso. Na economic any bill no and friendly. A Jacobra, ye pon Jumadia, let say, the first na men said, no call me leader. Na Makubisan, said, me politics are me. Omo follow me no omo name enti make bisano na say e idea ofi say or can idea impose on the party na enye leadership position ya trans na ya dwen ho say asem a abeto dwen ye position say na say no nkasa ne team po and I said the other members are omo ye leadership omo jitum say ampa bill na yɛde akɔto hɔ no ɛnyɛ bill anka ɛsɛ yɛde kɔto hɔ no yɛnyi mfiri hɔ a na ɛno no yɛ mu bi no yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ deɛ yɛbɛsi atu yɛn ho fo na I must put it on record say amanyɔkuo biara ɔbɛgye ato mu wɔ Ghana ha and ɔbɛstate categorical sɛ LGBT anaasɛ sɛbesɛbe tumutumu wɔgye to mu no then you are not worth a party. You will become irrelevant in the system in terms of politics. Ghana ni bia no obegina ochi ato abama say wo say sebe oji tumutumu. And I'll be surprised say Mira Kofi Apalu leader founder obeji ato say in the sense
me what the sense no gina what I mean share LPG opposed bill no or say on the LPG position Mr. Akpalu said jailing corporate costs in such acts would compound the problem. According to him, condition in our country prisons would contribute to the problem, as it would serve as a nurturing grounds for enticing young ones into the LGBTQI+ practice. He wondered if separate prisons would be built for this blah 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 LPG for the LGBT or someone for no. And then I said for instance, so on an agent and say, see, I don't go prison. Ebema omo eyebi na akokoma omo ho no atumi aye no more pa e na onum se be prison for dem omo nko a dem ono de se be tackle issue ni dia let's tackle poverty and the root cause of all this is that reality say poverty and the root cause they say we know prominent personalities it's a kafa kesa a ebi no do omoje mu bi
that good that you made that point na answer na me ba ho so kan sa pa dia so enya so ne say ye be jeri wo no na prisons ye si ema ho ye si ma criminals ye si ma akronfo enti o patch re say akronfo a ya chi wo mo anasa akronfo mo di bone aye de wo mo akoto prison anka individual ne ye nhwe crab a commit ne ye si wo ko prison na no prisons are meant for people who have violated laws enti say ye si prisoner ye si say we are the only thing we have done across the board in the whole world and they say you can't say prison hono and ma baby omodeni and a mema baby omodeni. Now apart from that no there's no segregation in terms of say be a wo born no and I be a say wo kunipa nti ye go okunfo na say wo born na wadi no e be a ye isolate and but even it is within the same prisons nti that particular statement is neither here nor there so can say but the issue about poverty it is neither here nor there Jacob. Say ehia ebetumi ama obi accept say obedi sabe tumutu sika ne bre na mamenka asem kiro nkrofo a omoye mudi chitsa adwuma asofo ka ho it is even alleged say emrahye badwanfo bi mo eka ho na say wo adamfo I say oko hospital the doctor must protect your rights and your privacy. But I want to say, Bible man kasankasa krako Jesus or say yare no. Aya no aka kire say ko enko kan kire obi a. So working cancer quotations. What ti obi ani a o se ko en kan kire obi a so. Sa statement o make here. A chance o man nipa no dawuro so onkobo. Even though the doctor is protecting his patient's privacy, you will be your doctor friends. And we know what is happening. And yet the packet one engage in this particular thing.
A lot.
But you see, some come to me your board up out or more regret so mukomo. Or met me your board up out say, Adia ye famuno. Ye but together as people who have engaged in it and we are suffering to educate the public that and follow him cautious and kebeboy papa. But what I'm trying to say is say Jane as a people, Ghana, your values, your culture does not accept this particular canker. Make an sana make abo nkranza himaso kwan omo fa so a omo tumede enya obi a o engage in that particular activity omo mani twa nwan de wo ho na omo fa sa kwan no so e dey so called pacified that person sanka sa asem ne kodi ye court mu bia anka on be ka se nipa no ka se onni bem onni fo nti yanka be twa asem se obe hu ne yayi no sanke you see a traditional system you debate din crofo omo dis anyamra se we asema anke ye be hu se nipa bebre wo ha omo engage in this thing. Two, yewura ose Ajimambadu Domahene ono so ye be commending for his stand against this particular canker. Ye kan kira hemfu nyina se mo sori waka obi biara onim se wo ye hene ohene na wonso onfofo asa no man so no mo sori waka da nkofo no mo hye suma se ya hwe yi ombedi Ghana nya Sodom and Gomorrah de si wo ho no ebi na ye de ba Ghana no broni abeka kire ye se ye ware menu a enye ena wo ka kire wo se wo ne wo yonko be ma enware anso hwa se omo ebe de sa de we be sensen so ne yagidi a enye wonwa se daachi broni beba na obeka se sebe ajanan na ye nim se na eya ade pank esi ye di ena da ye sebe ye jai na ye indi no nti si ya no hwehwemu abeto dwa se esese ye di ajanan or the bar African wo begia to say ampa obedi from the look of things the way omo manipulate here no sa na be kokodu na me kan sisu bia se obi biara wo ye efiora na obi ti wo fie na oye gay and oye lesbian a wonim and answer you suspect to some crofone fi ho because no me a cause Sodom and Gomorrah so obi be rent wo fie na ode yes activity no sa no me no e da wo fie no so otufi ho kura na so wan hwe ye a exercise efie ho a obi bia oba rete ho no sa no me na nyame e de cause Sodom and Gomorrah it is likely say safie no sa no me be hang so from generations to come. We are saying said this thing is barbaric. Yen two omo so sa sonkopa making sure say we eliminate them from the system. We should make it such that nobody will find it any way to engage in such activity. Yama emunya demom, yama brabo munya demom. We should boycott their services, especially those who are lecturers. They are a danger to society. Those who are teachers, they are a danger to society. Those who are preachers, pastors, they are a danger to society. Na eyemede sa sofu 4p omo ahye omo kina say omo betu saade so sa nkofo omo yesa no my professors you omo about out. They are doing one business here or the other. We should boycott their services. We shouldn't patronize their services. We should ensure say we themselves must see again now to ade kwa no beto and tom no. Because these people are going to invade the system. Na omo abeye sebe omo abeje omanafa. But you see, I must be very honest and candid here. So say, and I say make no asem na mu odu but I say me can say it. Omo panyin amwaye.
Aditra.
The first opportunity onya ye in fact over the weekend no ma tie tape no ma tie severally and per my analysis and digestion of response of the man Al Jazeera ma me no and no na man microphone nya hodin because obekaya after that interview and almost started say omo ye meetings omo can say omo be omo conference or have they were going around on various networks TV and radio to obi fi South Africa e buy. From there no they grew that thing in Sumasi sa bedroom pempen so omo se omo akwaje office baby na nka che se omo beje ntintim omo ntintiman nti ya che omo mpanyine e be sesa na no oka sansem no eno na bia e ma sa de na akoya te se omo mpanyine oka say na so afa na adam ti no be ka say but you see nkrofo na ye ka so omo ye 18 no omo mpanyine is the 19th person. He is the pivot around which all this thing revolves. Into among omo di anim as 18 members but omo mpanyine ka ho
And they tell us what to be can substitute.
you see me can say response and I say muya when first opportunity no or the man no and the man microphone na ho.
After that, so what you might be in one no say
you see
so long as our president and they be
it's
so
an afterthought. It's an afterthought. You see idea ebe high omo mu ha no enya yen sabe kwahwe abafo na ye be ma na ba wo eyomo mu di yanim no eyesikafo twetwo huro omo bo sika I don't know exactly the omo nya fi saade animu entia no me say at the boni say bu pese ye toto aso na say adan oba wo ho na bema me so ye bema na maka say jakwabra wo na mepew na me no nti na me party me free ha me call office so straight say eye no kwese party no ye support saade the entire party so almost ye support there aja e obi abeto no ho wo se wo gidi and I say wo pesa saade na beto no na watrem. And I'm urging all political parties to come out and defend this nation, defend those who have sent the bill to parliament. Now, me judicial year so pass it. There's no way our parliament ombako pass a bill ombako 20 years a bill. And then say so ashemu can say. E kaben kwa yemfa transparent bosses in yes and no. Now omo to central cameras wo so. Wo kwa na say otu na wo dia to obi ehun say Chief Mane wutu constituency or no or yes and also to no. And no never boy pa na ye hu nkrofo a mo share kire o mpese o mpiapia sa no ma e bia nkrofo bi mo o mo support o but o na akoto no but behind the scenes no ye nim di o mo ye enu nti na ye dangerous say a president ahudu o mba di o man so nkrofo fi ama no no mo so o mbesete o mo base wo ha American base one military base no man. All these things are part of a ploy to as it will push us into something that Africa, it is not our values. Nti Ghana for yan sorry, ahim for yadamase, ahima for yadamase. Mo sorry waka. Na yen two crofo so say yen make sure say beba brabo aye den amomo wo mema.
Matijan is just to say we the good people of Ghana are looking forward to see our MPs not to accept the MPs to accept the LGBTQ plus, else we will advise ourselves. Musaba to say Almighty Allah richly bless Honorable Sam George and those who are championing the cause of making LGBTQ plus activity illegal in Ghana. It's bound to happen, can never happen as long as God-fearing people like Sam George continue to be in the legislature. Why is Dr. Bawumia silent over LGBT agenda? Because his contribution is very important to the Muslim communities in Ghana. It's a person who can be a day and teacher constitution we are more say. Also, so what kind of confusion do the whites want to cause in Africa? If polygamy is a sin in the Bible, then why are they telling us LGBTQ plus is a right? This time around, they got it wrong because we will not accept same-sex marriage in Africa, neither today nor tomorrow. If you are in Ghana and you are interested, you can pack your bag and baggage and go to either Europe or America. And practice is there. That's one country. This is Bernard Atanga Bana said, good morning. I'm watching you live from Kuntunase at Rambosunchi. In fact, you guys are doing fantastic program, but LGBTQ cannot be possible in Ghana. In God we trust. Honorable Titus Grover, parties are doing in Akasa. So far, Mr. Party in stand as shared the work at daily graphic to the buyer. So far, almost 5 political parties, well-known NDC, CPP, NDP, APC, and LPG. YNTPP Fonka. But so far, NPP, Monso, Yanti Monka, any of the matters arising on this LBBBKQ platform. Yes, brah.
That's it. Nah, on the contrary.
Whether if I didn't go to my this way.
On the contrary, no many yao and yadwin. Say His Excellency Nanado is the 19th apostle of this G18 for of promoting Sir LBGQWMYZWW. On the contrary, Nanado, President Nanado is not supporting this saying evil acts. Said I will see catcher on. He has spoken, made a categorical statement. Said some way would never happen under his watch. The media catcher me say possible now into a law now. He was sent to it to make it decisive. Omo anya sa evita jolete. Adwinu say or support wado. No. Last week Chief Mane mischief you are. Oh. Say because lawyer Kotuampao. President lawyer.
No, that's not fair to me.
Please, you made a mischief. Because
no.
President shall see
say that.
But let me finish. Let me
No,
finish.
say that I made a comment here. Don't say I made mischief, and I'll sit here for
Yo, he made a comment.
Are you doing mischief
I
here
withdraw.
this morning?
I withdraw.
Respectfully. Respectfully.
Or your comment be what has said. Essence say lawyer Kutuampo akoye president loyalty.
Yeah.
Now president Shedechi. Is that different from the you can't say?
President. On that question, Ubisa say.
Good.
So I Kutuampo ya mampeni lawyer no.
Good.
Yo ye no. Ubi baby say aso mampeni eshe chire ana.
No, she no demo
in as much as chief binding ni nyina ene ya ahwefo nyina tie ahwe president or mampon asoro dem and no can say this thing will never happen under his watch. And once I'm to make that a very statement, you know. I heard the info. Okay. Jacobra.
Yes, bra.
Mammy Bominian Abaso. Samnate George.
Uncle Fasamaba.
Suhini Al Hassan. In Tim Fojo. Odolo Soa or Odole.
Udole, sir.
Adjuan Toso. De La Soa. Only about 8 in all. I want to commend them. Semi wo mrashe be dwom a me kwa me die nim sinja Sam George ye. What you say? Now Sam George, you know, also because he comes from a traditional constituency. Two. Pram any ningu. Me cancel woman mami. The chief of pram.
Okay.
Ubatema you were 2 gates, 2 houses. Abekwewe any sankakutewe. Nyomo chief pram. Me na cancel woman na ba. Omo chief. Also call traditional council or free or commoners. Also jumpo wanyeni. Na didn't eye di enya yan hwe yi a ebe sei o man no enti odo babitu mpanyifo nim efuto bi wo ho a omo nka kire no omo hira no omo so ye ba ade a wo ye no e ade papa e ma traditional area no ye mpese ye ma ebe fasa na mo we so no ma sei enti ko wanim and no status a crusade way and a Kenyan journalist from CNN, African, asking his fellow African, now or condemning question no business, now the condemning, but I like the composure of some Nate George. Or you know no pepe.
Sure.
Or say me man, you know no about back. They are not gay. He is not against gayism and not lesbianism, but it is a norm. A foreign culture, that is why we stand against it. Na minya apalu, me didn't we ya pa.
Me am apalu.
Sir, NDC, national chairman, honorable
Ofusampo.
Wakasa. Or say even though NDC for as a party and take a decision on it, they are members they are in support of it.
From leader can ye.
NDP.
Also
Professor Zakasa. And Amapenda Mahama Swakasa. And they are minority MPs be agents of Waso.
Sure.
That is good. Sansuna MPP Yenzo Yankasai. But because the president has spoken, he has spoken on behalf of the party. So we are against LBGQWMYZWWW. NDP akasa, CPP akasa. Na Apalungo bien anu monkasa. Also know that he's against the bill. Apalungo, you've lost it. I have great respect for you, but for you to say you are against this bill, umama na wa no. Momu salai. Umama na wa no. Ana me ma na. But I know he has children.
Yeah, sure he has.
So mkolai ya wa wu fefe kamehi na dachi. Same sex. How will he feel? But let's go into the Constitution.
Okay.
But before that, Article 99 of the Criminal Code, catch yourself. Homosexuality, cannot in section that is illegal. Or natural canon is illegal against the Criminal Code. But South Constitution now, Apostle of 18 can freedom of association, freedom of advocacy, freedom of speech. Now they are there. The same Constitution, page 27, Article 26, 1 and 2, cultural rights and practices. And I quote:
cultural rights and
1.
practices.
Every person is entitled to enjoy, practice, profess, maintain and promote any culture, language, tradition, or religion subject to the provisions of this constitution. Number 2, number 1,
Subject to
provision of this constitution. Number 2, all customary practices which dehumanize or are injurious to the physical, mental well-being of a person are prohibited, quote and unquote. This is a foreign culture. LBGQWLYZ is a foreign culture.
It's not our culture.
It's alien. It's alien. We don't practice this in this country. Who called James Sauber and conform to Besiadum, no Yesian, and what it. But we want to institutionalize Sadiwe Okoma. And you have these people, educated people, men and women, professors, doctors, lawyers.
Human rights will normal count. It's the person's rights.
So armed robbery, is it right?
It's not.
Galamsey, is it right?
No.
What are we talking about? Say Sano Mukadia and armed robbery, so your mom can know your mom robbery. Is it right to rob? That is the profession of the Thomas, so a German person. Then we shall allow them. Armed robbers won't fear about it. Armed robbers, a apostle of gays in a come here. Would they be happy? Because it is criminal. You pass mra. Say, who your confor, they must deal with you according to the law. And then I'm saying, I illegal acts. Look at the destruction of our forest, our water bodies, and all these ecosystem. And then nyamia dum abino eku editia. Now that we write, baby a chassis, eko we baby. And the chassis we have a color of quality and right on dollar of quality and can't find this way. A jacobra. And no one can say, motorway I me fast by ye. And now when you were quite a day, Obaka said, right, no. But damn now, I got Janakan so me right, so can't family so. Are we in a lawless country?
No, because I don't want for now to me.
Your children, you're punishing. Now, what be some say? Suddenly, my bonny, my fee way, the num common advocacy. Can they practice in an Arab country? Those who are making this, including America, I think Saudi Arabia, me say, like this. Why they not send it to Saudi Arabia?
Because the question back when they say, which Africa have now? Why Ghana?
And me say, what would dress shake? No,
yes.
When they shake a room, yeah. Oh, I love that man. I like his responses. Or quote the Bible, or quote the Quran.
Why Ghana?
Adekye, or beside some last week, being kind, beside. Suddenly, to move for some from Arab country and combat. And the Ghana, you lose because we are practicing democracy. And to be born to be near the better group. Say that come we'll go after them. Go after them, we are not going to kill them, but we'll make sure say the bonny way cause we yeah man quine Ghana Kromwa. Who are writer? Bible say who are bibia quine and then near the fata. Bible say you were in quine, Manyana and your fata. Say be man beautiful girl, 25 years. Say who partner say or person be worry no na nanyo ko ba na ko for ba e ba jofui and na kwati ko wanya 19 or be ko investing na we school na oko waria na oba no de oba eba and na me ba kwati Gilbert 35 years na say we say papa dey be America just my friend try and settle na okofa ni partner ba na oyobema and say me no papa ne so no. So clearly, we need to send the signal clear. And I like the position our traditional leaders are now taking.
Sure.
Nana Ajiman Bedu. Oh, I love that. Look, Okasana, now daily graphic. Or since a best of no in the parliament, he's a lawyer. And a state lawyer and a prominent judge in this country. He's not just a lawyer and a prominent judge and a traditional ruler. Also says son dia edu sade no so yesu be dia ye be die manfo nim na yedaba. That is the kind of language these characters should know. We must be tough and resolute. We must be tough and resolute na yɛn ka kyerɛ wɔn sɛ yɛn nso sɛ nneɛma wɔ so ɛwɔ yɛ kurom a because of what security because of money you subject yourself to this inhuman treatment outside